next review. Christine, you watched episode 5 for Wheel of Time?
Yes.
Excellent. So that's the newest one that just came out on Friday.
Yeah, in this one, although it did, I don't know, maybe it's better portrayed in the books. We see, spoiler review. Spoiler. Leandrin, she's like the red girl. She's always been evil. Like, I was like, well, if they're all supposed to be working together, why do they put up with her crap? Because she's always like meddling and being really nasty and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like, why doesn't someone like tell her to stop that?
Smack her around?
They're kind of making it seem like that's the way the reds are. Moraine is a blue, and then there's yellows and greens or whatever. I don't know.
Question. What's Damane? That's the name of this episode. Damane.
I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
I don't know what Damane is. Anyway, it's basically, yeah, she's working for the Dark Lord.
Who's the Dark Lord?
This is what
Sauron?
the whole thing is about. This is what the whole thing is about. I don't know. I'm kind of confused about that. We have like a guy that they're bowing down to as a leader now. We've seen him, but he's not necessarily the Dark One. I don't really know who the Dark One is, or if he's not back yet. I'm a bit confused over that.
No, it's Sauron. He's in hiding.
Well, it could be like a Sauron type of thing.
This is pre Rings of Power first season.
It's not clear. We have like the guy that they release, and he's just a henchman, and he's releasing more henchmen, and Leandrin has been working for him, and he delivers the girls to them, but 2 of them get away.
Mm-hmm.
They had the other one, and they showed a preview of the next season, and it looks like she goes through hell. Meanwhile, the guy that turns into a wolf, he's off on his own, and he's off on his own thing, and he's meeting up with some other people, and he runs into those white jerks again. And
what white jerks?
There's these white jerks who keep on killing all the Aes Sedai, and I don't know what. I don't really understand where they're into the whole thing. Anyway, they're there. They're a-holes, and they hate women by the sounds of it. Anyway, and then we have Rand and Moraine are running from the succubus woman that was released by the dark guy. She's real evil, and we see how evil she is, and they're running, and then Moraine has to go home. She went home in the last episode, and we see where she comes from, and she's the older. Her younger sister is now like in 70 or something. And Moraine, of course, looks like she's at the most like 40. Mm-hmm. So they don't age very much. So this is her younger sister, and her nephew is going to wed the princess, and they're going to rule the land. But she's led the succubus to them, essentially.
Okay, so the succubus, who is she succubus? Who she attached herself to?
Rand. He fell for the first girl that paid attention to him.
Of course.
He's just like a hick boy from the Two Rivers. And she just caught into him. It didn't take much at all, and he like fell for her. And she like, apparently she goes into your dreams and like haunts you, so they're not allowed to go to sleep. And
that's even worse than a succubus.
Yeah, she's really bad. She's Lanfear is her name, and she's a nasty creature. Anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. We didn't see the other fella, the one that turned to the dark side. We haven't seen him in this episode. He's run off with the lady that can see the future. She's haunted by images of
okay, so there's a lot of guys just going off with random women.
Well, she's also a double agent, but she doesn't want to be. She's leading him.
She into this guy?
No, she doesn't even seem like she's into guys. Anyway, she can see the future, and she's haunted by that. She sees all the horrible things that are going to happen to people, and that haunts her. But we haven't seen them. I don't even think in the last episode or this episode. Anyway, that's what's going on. So Leandrin was evil, and she delivered the girls to the evilness, but 2 of them got away, and they have some friends they found.
Is it actually called the evilness?
I don't know. I'm a bit confused myself. See, it's really complicated, and they're not really portraying it, I don't think, that well. Like, there's a king they're bowing to, but they're talking about overtaking him. But who is the actual Dark One? I don't know. We haven't seen him or her. I think it's a him.
Do the characters know who it is? Do they talk about
The
it?
bad
in
guys
context there?
know, but I'm confused over who that is. We haven't, and like, I don't get it. Anyway, I'm not understanding it. There's something I missed. I don't know. I think this has been the problem. Like, the first episode, we didn't get what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get it at the very end. We only get it now. What happened in season 1?
How are the characters? Are they still really wooden?
They're all like terrified and running for their lives at this point. So yeah, they are not telling many jokes.
Or they're swooning over succubuses?
Well, they're being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boys from Hicktown. Anyway, I don't know. If someone else can help me there and explain to me, because I don't understand. Because the guy we thought was the Dark One is just one of his henchmen.
Yeah. If you know, because you've read the books, let Christine
I'm
know.
confused.
And help her out there, okay?
Oh yeah, and the bad guy, the king, gives really bad mani-pedis. You learned that.
Why is the king giving mani-pedis? What's going on there? You should have led with
manis
that.
Anyway. I haven't seen the petties. We haven't got that far. That's the next element of torture.
Who's he giving the manicures to?
They all have these silly long nails like Florence Griffith Joyner, and that's their punishment if they do wrong. He chops their nails off. And it's like now they're like embarrassed.
And
it's like really bad.
Okay, I guess.
I don't know. I'm a bit confused as the whole thing. So that's what's going on.
So nails in this world are a sign of respect and status.
For the bad guys, but the dark guy, the guy that we've been seeing all along, he doesn't have long nails, but the king does. And this lady that she has like these very scary forces, and she has all these women, and they have these things plugs in their mouth, and they're very scary. Mm-hmm. She wants all the women. She wants all the ones with power. With the force or whatever it is. So
we don't know what Damane is. It's not place or...
I don't know what Damane is. They were going to a place, but that wasn't the name of it. I don't know. It's a lot going on. Maybe I'll watch... I think I might start from the beginning of this season and watch again, because maybe I've missed something, but I'm a bit confused to tell you the truth. I
usually find that helps with new stuff to watch the episodes a couple times. That's what I've done with Ahsoka, but we're not talking about that right now. So, any final thoughts on this episode? Is it getting better compared to the first season?
There's a lot going on in this season. There's a lot of... You can see there's many different paths, so it's an interesting story.
Okay, so there's lots of plot threads.
Yeah.
But is it better than the first season?
It's definitely better because it's not just these people all traveling together and we don't know exactly what they're doing with these wooden characters. So it is better, just that the story's getting more complicated. But I'm not understanding exactly what's happening.
Okay, so Christine's confused about what's going on in Wheel of Time. Anyone else out there watching it? Are you enjoying it? Maybe you hate it. We've got comments from people that one person loved it, one person doesn't love it, and they both read the book. So let us know your thoughts. Want to hear from you? Feel free to give us a like there. That'll make Penny Kitty really happy.
Yeah, she's so good today. I played with her a lot this morning, so I guess she's now resting.
Okay, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe for more content.